Welcome back, guys, to the Righteous Road podcast. This episode is called Try Jesus. You can try Jesus and then you can try Jesus. So when I say you could try Jesus, you could go to church, you can ask somebody who knows Christ about Jesus. You can read the Bible and learn about Christ, learn about Jesus. All those ways I recommend. That's trying Jesus, right? Then you can try Jesus. So this is for the non-believers, the non-believers who want nothing to do with the religion, don't believe in Christianity at all, and don't want any parts of it. What I will say is there are many circumstances, many times, and you could look it up yourself, where people have tried Jesus. They literally said, I don't believe in you, Jesus. If you are real, show me a sign. In Jeremiah 29:13, it says, when you seek me, you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. So if you are trying Jesus, and I will also say, if you are really good at something and you know that you are really good at it, and somebody says you ain't good at it, you'll be like, all right, try me. It's the same way with God, because if with all your heart, if you say, God, I don't believe in you, I don't know you, or you may have tried him in the past, say, God, if you are real, show me a sign. Show me that you are real. And look up how many instances that somebody actually did that and God showed up. They ended up giving their life to Christ. I also want to speak to the alcoholics out there. You don't need the bottle. You don't need the bottle, guys. In the past, before I fully gave my life to God, I would frequently say, I need a drink. And I'm not speaking to the ones who have a drink, I'm talking to the ones who need a drink, I would say you don't need the bottle, guys. Try Jesus. Try Jesus. I pray that God will allow you to put that bottle down, that your thirst for alcohol will just completely stop when you seek God. The only true beverage that we need is water. And what does the Bible say? That God is the living water. He is the only thing that will suppress your thirst. He will suppress it in a way that brings a peace to you that you have never felt in your life. He's done it for me, guys. I also want to speak to the people who have eating disorders. When you feel that you cannot stop eating, you continually have to eat even when you're full. I want to say, guys, after you're full, go into the Bible. I'm speaking to not only the non-believers, but I'm speaking to my Christian brothers and sisters. If you have a eating disorder where you feel that you continually have to eat even after you are full, I would say, once you're full, go directly into the Word. Go directly into the Bible. Because I'll tell you what, God will suppress that appetite. And why will God suppress that appetite? Because God is the bread of life. God is the bread of life. He will fill that need to eat more. God will suppress that urge. So I tell my brothers and sisters who are having a hard time, with trying to stop eating so much. Once you're full, try this. After your meal, get into the Word and see if that appetite will suppress. And I guarantee you it will, because God, Jesus, our Father, is the bread of life. I also want to speak to my brothers and sisters who are going through hard times right now, dark times, stressful times. You may have lost a family member. You may be a single father going through it. You may be a single mother going through it. You may be the oldest sibling in the single household that has to take on the responsibilities because your mother is taking on 2 or 3 jobs. I just want to say to you, when you feel that weight is heavy and you just can't take it anymore, give it to God. God will lift you up. Give him the weight. Let him hold the weight. God will uphold you with his righteous right hand. Try Jesus, guys. Try him. I'm not only speaking to the unbelievers. I'm speaking to the believers in times where you need help. And God is there to help you guys. So I say this to say, try Jesus. Try Jesus. Try Jesus. Until next time, guys. Love you. God loves you more. Peace.